Hey guys, welcome to the Fight Tonight channel. Gervonta Davis vs Rolando Romero. Romero expects Davis to be the easiest fight of his career, ahead of his upcoming Showtime pay-per-view against Gervonta Davis. Lightweight contender Rolando Romero discusses his thoughts on the upcoming matchup, why he believes he is genuinely underrated by the boxing community, and how he makes his off-court style work for him. I think it's the easiest fight of my life, and that's that honest coming from my heart. Romero said about Gervonta Davis. That's the easiest fight of my life, and people don't realize that, but I know what's about to happen, so trust me, easiest fight of my life. I don't want to give really too much details why, but easiest fight of my life. I already won. A lot of people, they underestimate me completely. You know, I mean, just because I'm awkward. I fight awkward. But like I said, I didn't do the amateur system. I had 35 amateur fights, and I was like already as an adult. I didn't have the time to really adjust, become better and better as a kid. Who knows, maybe I could become more technical as the years proceed. But if it ain't broke, why fix it, right? I like my awkward self, but people don't realize that I am unbelievably explosive. I'm way faster than what I appear, and my timing, I land the most accurate shit, like I don't miss punches. I really don't. I'm a very accurate puncher. I know where to hit you, I know where to hurt you. So it's not like I just throw wild shots, but people don't know that. People are gonna go dig right whatever the fuck they want, you know? In boxing, if you run the box the typical amateur style, or like Floyd or like Canelo, clean, all this stuff, you are a trash fighter. But I've seen a million of those fighters that try to be just like them, and then they get their fucking ass beat and knocked out really bad. And then you get off-court fighters that go farther than everybody else. So boxing's whatever you make of it, you got to be your damn self, Romero said. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. If you really enjoy the content, then please subscribe to my channel and keep watching the videos. If you are subscribed and receive notifications about the release of new videos, you do not even have to look for anything personally. I really want to get 1000 subscribers on my channel. I'm trying very hard absolutely every day, and I need your support. Your likes, comments, reposts to social networks. Thanks to everyone who subscribes to my channel, you are my support. Thank you so much. Yorkis Gamboa. When I beat Isaac Cruz, I won the rematch with Gervonta Davis. Yorkis Gamboa believes beating Isaac Cruz will land him the fight he really wants. The Cuban veteran is still bothered by his 12th round technical knockout defeat to Gervonta Davis in December 2019. In the 30-year-old Gamboa's mind, a victory over Cruz, who tested the undefeated Davis in their 12th round on December 5 at the Staples Center in Los Angeles, would warrant a rematch with the WBA World Lightweight Champion in Gamboa's following fight. Mexico's Cruz is favored to defeat Miami's Gamboa in their 12th round, so future on the Errol Spence Jr. versus Ordenezugas on the card April 16. 6 weeks later, Baltimore's Davis is scheduled to fight rival Rolando Romero in a Showtime pay-per-view main event May 28 at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. When I beat Isaac Cruz, I won the rematch with Gervonta Davis, Gamboa said. I really didn't feel comfortable with the way that first fight unfolded. I fought with a torn Achilles for 11 rounds, but I was still able to withstand everything and get to the finish. I need another bite at the apple, and I need to show that I have the quality to beat him. I need to fight him while I'm healthy and 100%, because that fight will be totally different. A Davis-Gamboa rematch undoubtedly would be a tough sell from a commercial standpoint based on the one-sided nature of the 27-year-old Davis victory. Nevertheless, Gamboa contended that the complete tear to his right Achilles tendon, sustained during the second round, severely limited him for almost all of his fight versus Davis. The powerful southpaw dropped Gamboa 3 times, once apiece in the second, 8th and 12th rounds, before their bout was stopped into the final round. Gamboa trailed by huge margins when their fight ended. Gamboa has boxed only once since Davis defeated him 27 months ago. Undefeated Devin Haney thoroughly outboxed Kambosos over 12 rounds in the November 2020 bout at Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, Florida. The aged Kambosos was supposed to face the unbeaten 130-pound contender Chris Colbert last July 3rd in a Showtime Championship boxing main event. He withdrew from that bout. Cruz, 23, has competed 3 times since Haney beat Kambosos, but Kambosos is confident he will prove he still can compete at that championship level. I'm going to show everybody that's watching on TV and that's watching in the stands that Yorkis Kambosos is still here to stay, and that Yorkis Kambosos can still be the best in the division. Kambosos said, "There is definitely a lot of people that are overlooking what I still have left in the tank and the quality of fighter that I still am. People are going to see that's just noise," Yorkie said. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel.